にちは。
We're getting ready to do the rising.
Eh?
We're getting ready to do the rising.
Rising? What is that?
The seasonal event.
Oh. I don't know the name. Okay, so どこ行きますか?
It's somewhere in Olda, so I think we'll have to go take a look around.
We're going Ruby Road.
Probably Ruby Road.
Oh, that's like a... She's like a Lise.
Well, this looks like it. Alright, so... where do you think the quest is at?
The blue mark? That one? Eh? This one?
I don't think so.
No. 誰? あ、女の子や。女の
Yeah,
子。
maybe here. Alright, do you wanna try reading the Japanese?
ああ、これか。キピジャッキヤ。
Alright, let's take a look at the Japanese version.
はーい。新生斎藤鎮魂歌の花の香り。漢字ちょっとわからへん。何やら困っているようだ。あなたは冒険者さん？なんて偶然。久しぶり。私も忘れちゃったの？週刊レイブンの記者、キピジャッキヤよ。以前、一緒に世界の人の取材したじゃないもん。そうやったっけ？でもあなたに会えて助かったわ。もしよかったらちょっと話を聞いてくれないかな。実はつい最近グリダニアでニメイヤリリーの花が買い付けられたの。しかも信じられないくらい大量に。何使うのかなって気になるでしょ？私もなんだかスクープの予感がしていろいろ調べてみたのよ。そしたら買い付けたのは本名不明の怪しい人物で、花はウルダハへ運ばれたみたいって分かったの。それで早速飛行艇に乗ったまでは良かったんだけど、慣れない街での取材に手こずってて、冒険者さんならきっとこの街や人をよく知ってるよね。 私に協力してくれないかしら。なんと言おう。一緒に取材してみよう。本当にありがとう。助かるわ。それじゃあまずは噂話が集まる酒場からさあ行きましょう。Got it.
Alright. Actually, I didn't pick up any of that.
どういうこと？
Alright, let's see the English now. Alright, rising calm. So Kippy Jakya is looking around in consternation. Rico, what an astonishing coincidence. How does she know me? What? Yeah, what do you mean, who am I? I'm Kippy Jakya, reporter for the Raven. You helped me investigate that visitor from another world, remember? That does sound familiar. Anyway, this is perfect. I could use some assistance with another story, assuming you have the time, that is. So here's the thing, just recently an unusual visitor cut through Gridania's markets with a scythe in a frenzy to purchase every Nemia lily available. And I mean all of them. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts he and his cargo hold of lilies had departed for Old Not wanting the trail to grow cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. And was quickly reminded how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough, don't you? What say you to lending me a hand in my investigative efforts? Ah, so that's what you had to answer, huh? I guess I would be happy to. Wonderful, then we have no time to lose. First things first, we pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and humor. What's that rumor? The English seemed a lot faster than the Japanese.
I read slowly.
Alright, so now we have to go to the Adventurers Guild.
まあ、モモリーちゃん。ちょっと動きが悪い感じがする。So many
hey,
people.
Yanin joined. His brain feels like mush. I know the feeling. Did you do the rising yet? Today's the last day. checking out the Japanese again.
Ara, どうかしたの？ゴニョゴニョゴニョゴニョ。記者さんと一緒に取材していて情報を聞きに来たですって。ふふ、なんだか楽しそうね。謎の人物がグリナニアに買い付けた大量の花、ニメやリリーをこの町に運び込んだはずなんです。何か知っていることはありませんか？そうね。交易都市のウルダハじゃ大荷物の搬入なんて日常のことだけど、そういえばつい先日グリダニアから来たっていう派手な詩人さんから錬金術師ギルドに当てて大量の荷を運ぶ依頼があったわ。あの人有名ではあるのだけれど、未だに私彼の本名を知らないのよね。ふむふむ、グリダニアから来た本名不明の人物に大量の荷物と特徴が一致してますね。あくまで荷物を運ぶ依頼があったってだけよ。その先にあなたたちの求める答えがあるかは責任を持てないわ。それより店内で聞き込みを続けた方が情報を得られるかもしれないわね。何せここは冒険者の集うクイックサンドだもの。なるほど。それじゃあ冒険者さん、手分けしましょう。私はここで聞き込みを続けるから、冒険者さんはね、錬金術師ギルドで調査してくれる？ありがとう。何か新しい情報が手に入ったらまたここで合流しましょう。
All right. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine evening? Oh, plain reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. Ahem. We are attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nemea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Ulda. Any idea who this person might be? We've more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he'd pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name though, strangely enough. A nameless traveler arriving from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemists, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gossipy adventurers crammed into one spot? That certainly makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? I think That sounds like some good multitasking. Then that will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Alright, so we have to head out to the Alchemist Guild.
It's hard to read Japanese.
It's hard to read Japanese.
I mean, I'm not talking Japanese a lot.
Oh, since you haven't been living in
なんか
Japan.
滑舌がなんていうんやろ英語で。
You're a little out of practice.
でも滑舌が悪いねん。滑舌は悪いのです。漢字はわからんかったらちょっと飛ばします。
So you mean because we haven't been back to Japan, so you haven't been speaking a lot of Japanese?
No, the text is so long, so it's like a kind ofおお、どうした我が女子よ。偉大な錬金術師たるこの私に脳みそが刺激される情報を持ってきたのか。取材だとバカな。英知のしもべである我らの時間がそんな無駄ごとに浪費されていいわけがないだろうが。英知でんかな。いや、待てよ。確かに先日派手な男がやってきてなんとかという花の大量加工を依頼していったような。だが私には雑事にかまける時間などないからな。すべて下っ端の駒使いどもに押し付けてやったのだ。これ以上は受付の D 取引でも聞くい。はははってやつ。Okay.
Oh, Yanan says you're doing a good job reading. Much better than I am.
What?
I guess my voice acting isn't really voice acting. I'm just trying to get through it. I'm not a voice actor. I don't like talking to Severian because he kind of makes me a little nervous.
He's kind of a weird guy, right?
Ah, my loyal assistant. What brings you to the guild at this hour? Ha, as if I paid attention to the mundane concerns of timekeeping. Have you some stimulating morsel of esoteric wisdom to share? You brought questions for a tabloid piece? Think you that I, a thrall to academic exertion, have even a moment to spare on such trivialities? Ah, but just a moment. Perhaps there is a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak in his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, So I assigned the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. Yeah, that sounds like something he would do. Yonin is here providing us with some excellent background music. Alright, we have to go bother Dietrich. Are you ready, Poonie?
Yeah, the guy was saying, what's bus storyline? はい、デュートリヒは私です。運び込まれた花についてですか？確かに当ギルドで2名やリリーの加工を請け負いました。依頼者は違法の詩人さんですね。事情があって何を作ったかは言えませんが、新生祭で配布するのだとか気になるようでしたら、ご本人に直接尋ねてみては。
Alright, let's see what he has to say. Why I should be delighted to assist you. This is regarding that large delivery of Nemia lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then might I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself? Wow. Where do we find him? As we go back to the quicksand?
Oh, we need to talk to the Kippy. I was following you. Ah, 冒険者さん、どうだった？何か新しい情報あったかしら？なるほど、あの有名な日本の詩人さんが新生祭で配布する何かを制作依頼していたと。それなら私もちょうどいい話を仕入れているわ。なんでも違法の詩人さんが舞台で催し物をするそうなの。今から向かえば公演の本番前に捕まえられそう。早速違法の詩人さんに突撃インタビューよ。舞台があるルビーロード国際市場に行ってみましょう。
Adventurer, you're back. Did the alchemists offer up any new information? So to summarize, this famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as yet unknown item to be handed out during the rising. Oh, I heartily agree that we should speak with him directly, and as luck may have it, I've just discovered that he means to put on a performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. I think it's time for one of my patented on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Well, this should be interesting.
ああ。
ん？
ここのこと？ Oh, they made stage or something.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice. Okay. なんこれインタビューされてんの？お忙しいところすみません。違法な詩人さんですよね。その通りだが。いや、君も一緒なんだね。僕に何かご用かな？週刊レイブンの記者のキピ・ジャッキアと言います。大量の2名やリリーを錬金術師ギルドに加工させて新生祭で配るというのは本当ですか？ちょっと待った、君たちどこでそれを。錬金術師ギルドでか。参ったな。まさか何を作ったかまで調べ上げて他の人に教えたりしてないだろうね。はい、まだそこまでは。それなら少し安心したよ。今回の新生祭では冒険者や町の人たちに向けて2名やリリーのポプリを配ろうと思っているんだ。ポプリですか？花や香辛料を加工したいい匂いの。その通り。しかも、錬金術師ギルドに幻影を仕込んでもらって、視覚的にも楽しめるようにしてもらった特注品さ。聞いたことあるかな？ネメヤリリーの香りには気持ちを和らげる効果があるんだ。新生祭は第7例祭の犠牲者を追悼する行事だけど、それは親しい友や縁深きものを失った人々にとっては過去の悲しみを思い起こさせることにもつながる。だから、鎮魂歌でもある2名やリリーの香りとともに、せめて心安らかに新生祭の期間を過ごしてほしい。そんな思いを込めてポプリを配ろうと思ったんだよ。それはとても素敵なお考えですね。ちょうどこの後、新情報じゃなかった新生採用の公演でサプライズとして配布しようと準備していたところなんだ。配布前にそのことが広まらなくてよかった。記事用の情報はこのくらいで大丈夫そうかな？はい、新生祭のリポート記事としては十分です。それはよかった。さて、ここまで情報を知ってしまったからには君たちにもサプライズ演出に協力してほしい。にゃにょ大したことじゃなくポプリを配ってほしいだけさ。僕はこの後の公演で観客の方々に渡すから、君たちには別の場所で配布をお願いしたいんだ。記事のためにもなりますし、そのくらいならお安いご用です。 それじゃあ冒険者さん、私たちはクイックサンデーで配りましょう。あそこならポプリが噂になってくれそう。うん。すまない。正直なところ手が足りてなかったから助かるよ。配り終えたら、そうだな。ルビーロード国際市場の奥で合流しようか。
Alright. Let's do this interview. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? I am indeed. And look whom you brought to see me. Was there aught I might do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemists, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of their work. You followed me? But how did you... I mean, why would you? Ah, a writer for the Raven. That explains much. And did you also learn what I tasked the alchemists to create? Is the coral out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good, then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of potpourri to all and sundry during the rising. That's what everybody wants, potpourri. As in flowers mixed with spices? That aromatic stuff that you see in bowls on parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet, even without such enhancements, the scent of the Nimia lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the 7th umbral calamity. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during this oft-times melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a genuinely lovely idea. Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out the potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I'm glad we met ere you inadvertently spread the word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write your article. Oh yes, I've plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now, since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. You needn't fret so. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out the potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you might deliver the bundles to some other part of town. Oh, we would be happy to, and it could only help me flesh out the story. Let's head back to the quicksand, adventurer. If we hand out the bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. We were low on helping hands, to tell the truth, so this has worked out for the best. Please come and meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you've finished with your task. Oh. Yonan says, konnichiwa in Japanese.
あれですね。こんばんはやん。
Oh yeah, konbanwa.
You should read it.
It's a little late for me.
What?
It's a long day.
Yeah, it's こんばんは right now.
Not sure why we're handing them out like all over this city.
じゃあ早速手分けして配っちゃいましょう。なんなんもう誰？Okay. 冒険者殿、何を配っているんだい？おや、いい香り。ニメアリリーかな？ニメアリリーは死者に手向けられる花。仕事柄馴染み深いのさ。この時期は特にね。ところでなぜそんな品を？親しきものを亡くした人にこそ、鎮魂バナーかなの香りをか。なるほど。違法の詩人殿も粋なことをするもんだ。私たちのようにカルテノの戦いに従軍した兵は新制裁の季節になると、なんて読むのかわからへんな。弔った？仲間のことを思い出すからね。ありがとう。この香りとともに新制裁を過ごしてみるよ。お疲れ様プニー。新制裁のお手伝いとはいえ、歴戦の英雄が街で贈答品を配っているなんて、なんだか笑っちゃうわね。だってそうでしょ？あなたったら困ってる人を見かけたらいつも率先して助けてあげて。初めて私のところに来たあの頃のままなんですもの。なんだか嬉しくって。あなたが誰かのためにしてきたことは巡り巡ってきっとあなたの力になる。これからもどうかあなた自身の旅路を歩んでいってね。はい。それはそうと、残りのポプリは私が引き取るわ。さっきもらった記者さんの分と合わせてギルドの窓口に置いておけば、きっと多くの人の手に渡るはずよ。 残りを引き取ってもらっちゃったとはいえ、ポプリは十分に配れたわね。違法な自然さんに伝えに行きましょうか。Okay, I'm done.
Alright, let's pass these pulpery bowls out. Let's get to work, shall we? Free potpourri. And Koopa nuts. Yeah, they are free, right? What is it you're giving out there, adventurer? Oh, what's this Lalafell?
Is that...
Mimio Mio. Ah, I know this scent. Nimia Lily, yes? The flower is often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? I see. Perhaps the perfume does remind one of the peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. Well, she knows him, I guess. For Cartanel veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Keeping busy there, ain't you, Rico? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand boy. That's the story of my life. I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy, it does. Not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left, and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave a basket full out on the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising is over. Mistress Momodi took a goodly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see the minstrel and let him know we've completed our task. finishing up.
Okay.
So Yanin says that we're gonna give out the best Popoto recipes next week.
Popoto recipe?
I think it's a reference to Lalafels. We'll have to get into that later.
Yeah.
What is potato in Japanese?
Potato? じゃがいも?
Yep, it is jagaimo.
Okay. I'm gonna finish.ご苦労様、助かったよ。こちらも無事に公演を終えることができた。それで町の人たちからは何か聞けたかい？皆さん思いのほか好意的で、当時の様子や亡くなった方との思い出を語ってくださる方もいました。私、第7零歳当時も記者だったんです。駆け出しでしたけど、冒険者さんたちに街の様子を聞いて回ったりしていて、けど、いよいよダラガブがを迫って、巷に混乱が溢れる中、弟と一緒に辺境へ避難したんです。戻ってきたとき、友達の何人かはもういませんでした。あれから世界は神聖し、私も前へ進もうとしてきたけれど、忘れられない。いえ、忘れちゃいけないことも多い。ポプリの香りを感じながらそんなことを考えたんです。冒険者さんと取材できたのもなんだか懐かしくて楽しかった。きっといいリポート記事を書いてみせるわ。お題は神聖祭と鎮魂花の香りとかどうかしら。いいね。なるほど。過去と今を綴り、この先を歩む者に送るか。一ついい歌が浮かんだよ。聞いてくれるかい？第7零歳の先を生きる人々に向けた旅路の無事を祈る歌を。Oh, I need to sing. ドロン。ようこそ光の戦士よ。あ、誰？すまない少々驚かせてしまったかな。驚いた。ここは何？表しよとっていうのかな。異なる世界、目にしているものはすべて君の夢や幻かもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれない。冒険者である君にこうして再び会うことができて僕はとても嬉しいよ。この世界での旅を冒険を続けてくれて本当にありがとう。今日は少しだけ僕の昔話に付き合ってくれないか？昔話？ It's real. 僕がこの世界に来てから10年もの歳月が流れた。 この地に降り立った時、僕は異邦人のような存在で、壊れかけの世界にそれでも希望を見出そうと必死だった。多くの出来事があり、苦難も超え、この世界は大きくなった。でも、それは世界の存続を願い、世界を冒険し、僕たちと共に歩んでくれる存在がいたからなんだ。そう、君たち冒険者だよ。僕は10年という数字に特別な意味なんてないと思っている。明日も明後日も同じ日常の積み重ね、それが結果、蓄積されて数字になる。ただ、その積み重ねの先にしか結果はなく、だからこそ、この節目に言いたい言葉がある。ここまで共に歩んでくれて本当にありがとう。と。僕はこの先もこの世界のことを考えていこうと思う。この世界の発展は僕にとっても冒険であり、そして今や人生の一部のようなものだからね。世界に一つ目の大いなる結末が迫っている。願わくばその結末に至る大冒険が君たちにとって最高のものになりますように。また会おう。どうしたる光の戦士よ。自然さん、素敵な歌でした。あららー。それじゃあ、私は取材の内容を記事にまとめるわ。プニーさん、ありがとう。また、どこかで。第7零歳の炎とその後の混乱は多くの命を失わせた。けれど人々は復興を果たし、新しい時代を生きようとしている。その先、かけたる君に、僕からもう一つ歌を送らせてくれ。まだ歌うん？Oops, I didn't read.カットシーンがポプリ配りに巻き込んでしまってすまなかった。冒険者はなぜだか同志のように思えてついつい気安く頼ってしまう。ニメやリリーをポプリの花に選んだ理由は実のところもう一つあってね。その花言葉が旅の無事を願う意味を持つからなんだ。君たちはきっとこの先困難な旅をすることになる。だから今回はせめてその無事を願ってこの花を贈りたかったんだよ。 わかりました。ありがとうございます。わお、シュイー。コンプリート。ありがとう、8周年。
So Yana said he skipped all of the cutscenes, and he didn't realize that Yoshi P made a cameo. Like a cameo is like a short appearance.
カメオ
Yeah.
あ、カメオ。日本語でもカメオ言うで。カメオ出。あ、I don't know. You kind of, I did spoil it for you. So.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright. And he's gonna miss the fireworks. Let's see. The reporter and her most qualified assistant return. The performance went well, I must say, but what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear their treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border and relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot, nay, should not forget. Such are the thoughts which blossom in my mind when I breathe in that potpourri's perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title? That sounds nice. How fitting. I look forward to reading it. I too sense the stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend the path out of the catastrophe and despair. Greetings, warrior of light. You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. What a pleasure it is to welcome you here again, Rico, and what a privilege that your chosen trail should run alongside mine for so long. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and a quest for its salvation consumed my every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventurers. 10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without that accumulation of daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth making. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rustwall, Warrior of Light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Until we meet again, my friend. Matane. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Rico. I would still be floundering in the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion and the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. God's slayer struck by an echoing roar, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom, or death and bloody inferno untamed. By unbroken hopes from a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless gale, an unending road, if this be the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light unabated. I really must apologize for pressing you into service for my potpourri scheme. It tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers, and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason as to why I chose the Nimia lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead promises more hardship, and I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. This is actually my first umbrella. Do you call this casa?
This one?
So I guess that was a special message from Yoshida. With lots of foreshadowing about Endwalker and...
毎年 every year like that? I don't remember we did some, but...
Yeah, I remember definitely one was him. I don't remember which one. I'm gonna guess that probably all of them are.
Okay, I went...
That is a big...
That's like this in here, but I don't know.
big popper.
Eh?
That's a big popper.
This NPC is in now. That was a Heaven's Cracker. What is it looks like this one? Magic Prism. I don't remember that. Oh no. I'm getting wow.
Yeah, I don't have much room for fireworks. What was that one?
Oh. It's hard to see by myself. Oh, that's cute.
Alright, well, it's gonna be kind of a short stream, I guess, today.
Yeah.
Should we, wrap
You know
it?
what's called?
Huh?
Why can't we do something?
Should we try for Nightmare again?
We always do that, like 23 days ago we did it. Maybe we can try that. We might get lucky.
I forget what we have to do.
Eh?
Is it hard or
No, it's not hard one. I think.
extreme?
No, no extreme. It's just a hard.
It's just hard mode.
No extreme.
Um,
I think.
we'll give it 5 tries. Oh, Ian or Yanan says we should do Savage.
Savage? We died a lot one.
Maybe. I don't think people just want to see us die over and over and over.
Oh, I should do it. Faster than usual.
I don't see that. Let me double check. Do you get a nightmare from the hard mode?
There's 3 of them, right?
I think so.
But not extreme.
Oh, it is extreme.
It is extreme?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that was a warm-up.
I really don't remember. I don't remember. We're so old. I shouldn't be paladin. Maybe dancer の方。あ、my I don't know. Summoner might be
We should probably keep track of how many times we've done this.
No, that one? No. I wasted. ブブー。もうI have it that one.
That was attempt number 1. Attempt number 1 today.
Are we not doing Garuda? Garuda might be faster than that's what
Yeah,
we
we
did
can try that.
before. I feel bad you don't have it.
Well, someday I'll get it.
What are you doing? We got nice armor, but we
Garuda
can
is a lot faster
because we got
because we don't have to deal with the nails.
we doing it.
It's not Nightmare.
That's normal. Okay. まあ、しゃあない。もういい。
I got a perfect card. I think I gotta get rid of some items. We should drop some of this Alexander stuff. Should we end with some roulettes? You want to do some roulettes after we do this a couple more times?
No.
No. gonna take a quick break, real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I think we're gonna do Garuda a couple more times to try to get Nightmare, and then call it a night.
Never wanna give you up. Just one.
last
so
one.
much rain. びっくりした。It's the same person? I heard that song before. Open.
Not soon.
Nothing. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no.
Alright. No nightmare again. The quest continues. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. And what did you think about the Rising event?
Mom.
Did you enjoy Yoshida's message?
Mom. Mom. Are you talking to me?
Just to everyone.
To everyone. そうだね。そうですね。
日本語は？
え？
日本語は？
そうだね。吉田のメッセージ
どうでしたか？
どうでしたかって？Well, he is kind of already saying like a fun face or kind of same things, kind of he's saying all the time. But it's nice to see kind of in game meeting him.
Yep. Alright, well, I think we're gonna call it a night, so have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, bye night. おやすみなさいというか、まあ日本は今はお昼やけどね。良い一日をってやつね。
Yeah, we'll see you later. またね。